Good day, everybody. Mike Flores here, your favorite Las Cruces Realtor and new home expert. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I want to share with you an up-and-coming listing that we have about ready. It's 1477 square feet, 3-bed, 2-bathroom, 3-car garage on 0.31 of an acre in Sonoma Ranch on a street called Tawny. Take a look at this. So I actually had to step all the way back to give the viewers a full presentation of the front of what this looks like. And the homes behind it actually sit about 8 foot lower. So you're actually seeing the tops of the roofs. And if you just look over here, and this is what can be viewed from inside of the home as well, is those Organ Mountains. You're central to everything: hospitals, shopping, Walmart, restaurants, churches. I mean, just about everything you can need. Third bay here, you got your 2 bay here, Spanish colonial front. Look at all that roof tile they have on the gables and on the hips. That is beautiful. Got the New Mexico Zia symbol, got a nicho, a couple designs over here, another nicho over there, and an arched window. Got about 4 coach lights and an LED light in the covered patio. Now you're greeted with an 8-foot door. You got a video doorbell, satin nickel hardware. Look at this, man. 1477 square feet, 3-bed, 2-bathroom, 3-car. You don't see these very often. These are very rare. Nice little chandelier on the entrance. You have a clean tray here, and then you have another foyer space with 2 lights. Let's start over here with the 2 bedrooms. You know, the bedrooms are not small for being a small home. And I mean, this is perfect for retirees, small family, first-time home buyers, car enthusiasts. I mean, this is really nice. I noticed that they have a light in here, not a fan, but over here you do have a switch. That means that it's pre-wired actually for a fan. So if you put one in, the wiring is already ready for you. This home is about 2 or 3 years old. It's in excellent condition, if I might add. I've noticed that this home does have a jumper duct here. So if you're heating and cooling vent here and you have your jumper vent here, that means the home is not, like, it actually pressurizes evenly, so you don't have slamming doors when the AC turns on. It does have a Champion refrigerated air HVAC system. Okay, bathroom number 1, you got like a white countertop and sink, and this looks to be like it's one material all the way through. So the cool thing about that is no seams, no grout, no silicone, nothing turning different colors. I really love that. Chrome faucet, frameless mirror, you got a satin nickel sconce, and then dark cabinetry. And I believe this is gonna be, yep, it is soft close. Shower, you got an optical window, chrome faucets to match the sink faucets, and tile all the way to the ceiling. Very nice reading room. Very, very nice reading room. Heating and cooling vent over here as well, extractor vent fan. Bedroom number 2, got plug-ins. This bed is actually sitting exactly how it should be. There's the RG6 cable. Let's look at the, very nice, normal closet. You got your cubbies and your space up top. Too bad. Carpet so far is only in the bedrooms. Tile actually is an elongated tile, and it's laid like straight back and forth, almost like a vertical design. It reminds me of like almost like a runway. It just keeps on going and going and going. I've seen other designs where they go to the side. Very, very light contrast. If you notice, you have really white floor trim, and then you also have the like a tan or a khaki on the walls. Rounded corners, very, very light on the hand troweling, and a smart thermostat there. Let's look at the 3-car garage. As you walk in, you can see they have a maintenance deck over here for the Champion HVAC system. There's your gas shutoff valve. I would say the ceilings in here are about between 9 and 10 foot. They actually are pretty high. You have 6'8" garage doors. Garage door opener is over here as a Genie. It's a professional line, model 3024 it looks like. And then this garage is just, looks like it's a bay maybe just for bikes and stuff like that. This one does not have a garage door opener on it just yet. There's your drip system. It does have a tankless Rheem water heater right in here in this alcove. And then I've also noticed another water shutoff valve here, which is very, very useful to have. Very easy to operate. And you can use this space for a lot. A very long truck, a workout center like they did here, plenty of room for bikes. motorcycles, four-wheelers, and all that fun stuff. And this patio is its own little patio. It's got light and everything, so that's cool. So you have a patio here, and you have a patio off the back of the home, and it has that view. Look at the size of this. For 360s, yeah, this one's not gonna last very long. Got a plug-in right here. You just don't see homes, and I might say this a few times during the video, 1477 livable heated square feet in Sonoma Ranch on top of that on a 0.31 acre, and it has a 3-car garage. I mean, you just don't see that these days. Usually you have to get a bigger home to get a 3-car. So to see this is pretty amazing. Laundry room off to your right. I understand they're not going to leave these here, but this is a very good example of what they would look like and how much room you have around. You got hanging space, you got this plenty of shelving space, and then a nice little alcove right there. So if you have any other type of use for this space, this is really handy. Got a plug-in down here. This is very nice. And if you notice, squared soffits, not arches. This is a little bit more of a contemporary modern on the inside, and not a bad kitchen at all. Dark cabinetry with staggered lay. You can notice they're up and down a little bit, different heights. Got stainless steel appliances, looks like Maytag. This has barely been used. Shaker style cabinetry, beautiful, beautiful dark stain, might I add. This is really, really nice. All soft close. And then 3-centimeter thick granite, and you also have a granite riser here with the plugins. I love the plugins are turned to the side like that. That's really, really handy. Pantry here, plenty of space. And then this is like an elaborate Java station. I would almost say this is Java/serving area. You got plugins, you got lower cabinetry, upper cabinetry, place for your refrigerator, stainless steel built-in dishwasher. And then you got your stainless steel sink, chrome faucets, just like we saw in that first bathroom. You know, for $1477, folks, look at the open concept. You have dining room, living room, kitchen space. It's not a huge island, but very easily to put 3 stools or 3 chairs. And I would say this is a 9-foot ceiling going into a 10-foot tray. You have 4 extra lights in there, a satin nickel fan. Looks like there's like a linen closet over here. Let's take a look at this. Yep. Guest linen. I'll tell you this, a home can never get enough closets and storage space. That is guaranteed. But as I'm standing here, and I can see the mountains right through the windows, folks, by the way, if you're wondering if you can get mountain views from in the living room, kitchen, or dining room, let me just show you real quick before we go into the master suite. And we just had a snow about 2 weeks ago. So the remnants of that snow is still on top of the Oregon mountains. It really changes up our view, and I love, 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 love it. And our skies change color a lot, so that means that changes color a lot, and it's just quite the spectacle every time you come outside in the evenings in Las Cruces. Look at how big this yard is. Pool, hot tub, basketball courts, outbuildings, pergolas. I mean, look at this space, and to get to it easy, you have double gates over here, double gates over there, and just wrought iron fencing all the way across the front of that home. You know, Sonoma Ranch is not known to have these size of home sites. Typically, they're 52 by 120 in size, which is about 6,000 square feet. This one has got to be, well, it's 0.31 of an acre. That's very large for a smaller home. A lot of uniqueness about this home. Another outside plug here. You got a light, nice 8-foot glass door with screens. Let's go take a look at this master suite. Very nice. Very good size too, folks. Look at this. Little clean tray in here. You got a fan, 2 windows. They will have mountain views actually from bed. That's fantastic. Squared soffit opening right into the master suite. Same exact countertop and sinks that we saw in the first bathroom. It's like one solid piece. No grout lines, no lines for silicone, and they have that riser all the way across. Frameless mirrors, satin nickel sconce, and 2 chrome faucets, and of course that same beautiful dark colored cabinetry. Another linen closet. And for those of you that don't like tubs, here's a really large shower. Look at the view. Beautiful outside. Look at all those clouds, very heavy clouds. You know, the one thing I love about this shower too, besides the size of it, not having a tub and all that, is it looks like it's concrete. It has really, really cool texture to it. And I really like that color. It matches everything very, very, very well. Take one more look at that linen closet. This is actually a lot bigger than I expected. You know, I have to remind myself, 1477 square feet. This is very adequate. I mean, I've seen homes that are this size that have this as the master closet. So this is really, really good. That reading room in the master suite, very nice. Well, folks, I don't know about you, but I thoroughly enjoyed this small home with a 3-car garage in Sonoma Ranch. This one should be hitting the market really soon. By the time this video launches, it actually might already be on the market. If you have any questions about this home or any other home in Las Cruces, give me a call today. Have a good day.